In this video, we're going to create a calculated column and then sort based upon those calculations. So the data we're working with here is the amount of land that is forested in various different countries. We want to see how much change has taken place over the last 30 years. And so notice that all areas are given in 1,000 hectare units, so you have to move the decimal 3 places. So for example, Angola would actually have 79,263,000 hectares in 1990. So first of all, we're going to do a calculation here, and this is going to be the change from 1990 to 2020. So this is going to be just basically 1990 to 2020 change. And so let's go ahead and take the amount present in 2020, or I should say 2020, and then subtract out the amount in 1990. So we can see that there is zero change there. Now, Sheets gives you this suggested autofill, and if you just say select that, it's going to fill the calculations down. Again, you can also do that by clicking on the cell and then pulling the box down here. So this is the number of hectare change. Now, if we want to talk about it in terms of percentage change, we're going to go over this and title the top percent change in the same period, 1990 to 2000. And once again, you can do a calculation. It's going to start with equals. In this case, I'm going to take the change and I'm going to simply divide it by the amount that was present in 1990. So I'm going to click right here. And now, once again, it's going to give that autofill. We'll accept that again. And now to express as a percent, all you have to do is click on the category header, in this case, column G, click on the percent tool there. And now you can see the percent gain or lost in forest area for these various different countries. Now to sort by that, you can click on the category header here and say, I'd like to sort. If you sort from Z to A, you're going to see that we have a couple countries here where there's zero, so you can ignore those. But we can see some increases in Cape Verde. Obviously, it's a large increase, but it's a very small country, so there's not much change there. But we can start to see which countries are increasing in forest coverage and which ones are decreasing. So to title this, or to highlight this, you can go here and say, I'd like to do a conditional formatting and say, if the value, let's say, is less than, so we're going to say less than, and change it to 0. Then we'll call that red, and this will highlight out all of those countries here where there's going to be a loss in forest cover. And as you scroll down here, you'll see that it starts there with Japan, and then we can start to see that the big loser here is Ivory Coast and Nicaragua and so forth. So again, just a real quick way to create a calculated column and then sort based upon that calculation.